Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium in Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Cowboys will kick this away to get us going here. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The RPO caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking downfield. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Cyclones will send their punt team onto the field. Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks in. It's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The back's got it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Cyclones will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Now someone moved this a bit too early and cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Cyclones looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking for a receiver. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack.
It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Has the first down and more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And there's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he's got it again. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Run back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Motors into the end zone. Cowboys.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Cyclones pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Single back, takes the handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the tailback's got it again. He shreds the tackle. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to make the 30-yard yardage with the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, more and more offenses around the country over the years have been putting this play in. I love it because it gives you chances like this to pick up an easy 1st down. The defense squeezes, that receiver gets to the outside, picks up a 1st down, they move the sticks.
The Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Takes the handoff again. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Powering through. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Avant. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back. It's a Bonds. Slides a quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Testing the right side here. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down. They're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And the Cowboys line up on 1st and 10 now.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Here comes a handoff. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up off the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. State offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Cyclones line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge curve for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away.
The field goal is good. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Cyclones are going to keep this drive rolling. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State, to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Automatic on the PAT.
Iowa State 24, Oklahoma State 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Cowboys offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff to the left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's a bunt. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
First down here for this offense.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Looking to throw here. That's a strong stiff arm. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Back to throw. It's Savant. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. A pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short.
3:25.
Looking downfield, it's Avant. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. From the shotgun, handoff inside to the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa State offense back up on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Gets into space at the 50. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Cyclones with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Cyclones looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And the ball's incomplete for a turnover. Downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Sticking with the running game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw. It's a bunt. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The play fake on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Toss it to the back, running left. First out and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No chance to catch him there.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost him 5. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as